Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Paige from Harris, and today is a bit of an update that I've been kind of AWOL and wanted to have a bit of an update, let you guys know what's going on, tell you a nice little story, and just explain what's been going on, why I've been so missing. But today's game we're playing is Does Not Commute. Did a review on it, hasn't really touched it since, so it's actually relevant to the story I'm about to say, and yeah, pretty nice. Anyway, let's get into that while I talk. Now, been gone for the past few days. Mostly been sick since like this just past weekend. I've been like really sick and just was not feeling well and just felt like a piece of shit. And then after I was sick, I was just tired. It was just terrible, just totally terrible. So yeah, that's pretty much why I've been gone. I've been down with the plague, but then I got lazy and just got really sleepy and stuff, and just hadn't made anything. But I'm back. I want to make stuff. I'm happy now. And that's about it. Now, I will be continuing to make videos every day, and nothing bad happened. So if anyone's like, "Oh, you're dead" or whatever, just no, I'm good. But anyway, story. Today, I was coming back from the metro, which is, if you don't know, is like DC's subway system. We call it the metro. It's literally, that's its name. Pretty high rated subway system if you don't know about it, amongst like all the systems in the world or something. Nice place. Anyway, yeah, I was coming back from there, and like to come back I have to walk along this road with the sidewalk and stuff. It's a pretty busy road. It's like a byway going to the Maryland next door to me, which into the state which is next door to me, known as Maryland, if you don't know the topography or the area around where I live, or where the United States nation capital is. And yeah, going into Maryland, there's like coming out of my station, there's like a road where people can drop off and pick up people and stuff like that. And there's like a little turnoff to it, and they put like some random Jersey barriers and some cones there, like they're gonna do some sort of road work, and they haven't, and no idea why. And yeah, so there's some random Jersey barriers there, and that's a total accident. Random Jersey barriers there, cones and stuff, and it's rush hour traffic, and all these cars are trying to, I'll rewind that, all these cars are trying to get, along the road, because it's like rush hour traffic. It's the main thoroughfare into Maryland, from southeast DC, which is where I live, and there's this huge car, like, traffic, just a lot of them, all over the place, backed up for no reason. And I'm walking by and I'm like, oh, that's oddly a lot of traffic for, just this area, because I mean, it's a main thoroughfare getting into Maryland, but it's not like for the whole city, so there shouldn't be this much traffic even at like rush hour. So I look, and the cones that they've set up, somebody was working there or something, because I hadn't noticed it before, but the cones they set there, they were like 3 or 4 cones were just jutting out into the street at like taking up one of the whole lanes, because the lanes get wider as they get closer going into Maryland. And there was 2 lanes where I live, and then it turns into 3, and then turns into 4. And when it turns into 3, there's just cones just sitting there, not particularly blocking anything during this section of like, construction or whatever. That's really not even construction. It's more like just random cone deposits. And yeah, it's just sitting there not doing anything. And let's rewind that one too. So sitting there not doing anything, causing this huge traffic pileup. And I swear to God, everyone's trying to merge and everything, and no one's noticed that, hey, those cones in the way that's causing this huge, like, hour-and-a-half pileup? Yeah, they're not really blocking anything, because all the cones were, like, right out of the way, only taking up 1 lane. And for some reason, they were taking up 2 today. And I just sat there and I looked at it, and I was like, are you guys serious? And I literally just stopped, took a second, looked at it, and just said, I'm going to just go ahead and move that. And sure enough, I moved it, and literally, I kept walking up the street. And the traffic jam, I thought, oh, it was just like a huge traffic jam on that street. Swear to God, it must have been a traffic jam that may have affected 300 or more cars. Because I kept walking up the street going up to my house, which is a long hill. I'm talking maybe a half a mile uphill. And there's just nothing but cars on each other's asses that have been alleviated from this traffic. And I'm just sitting there like, holy shit, like how big was this traffic? So I'm like, all right, and I go all the way home, and even on the side streets, there are like cars backed up trying to turn onto the street, like people try to take shortcuts. and stuff. And they're just backed up on my street, backed up on the side streets. It wasn't just this main thoroughfare. It was like every thoroughfare and street within like a 2-block radius was just full of cars trying to get down the street. And I was just really surprised. And well, yeah, so I go home and put some stuff down, get some water. Let's rewind that. Get some water and stuff. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to the library. And go to the library. There's still cars backed up, like still going down the street and everything, because I have to walk down the same street to go to my local library. And yeah, it's still backed up. And I finally realized just how bad that traffic accident was. Just how me moving, like being not an idiot and just moving the cones for everyone has just like helped everyone out. And yeah, it was just really good. It felt really good that I just did that for people. Like I had this biggest shit-eating grin on my face when I left my house. I still saw those cars like just like slowly shuffling their way down because now they're not stuck in that accident. God damn, I keep fucking up that car. But it's just biggest shit-eating grin on my face, just thinking about how, all right, fuck this car. How I just pretty much like saved traffic for everyone that day. And I was just like, wow, I can't believe just one action like that totally did all of that. And anyway, moral of the story is, do something nice for your community. Pick up some trash, move some cones. Don't be oblivious to just the random shit that goes on around you. You never know how you can always make it for the better. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm back. I did a good deed. So if you were driving in Southeast 2 days ago, you're welcome. And yeah, that's about it. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. And peace.